That was one of my first. I think it was my first superhero movie. We shot that in 2007. Started in 2007 down in Australia, and I got to work with a good friend of mine, Daniel Stevens, who ended up being a Hugh Jackman stunt double. That was his first time doubling him, and then he's gone on for the last 12 years of his stunt double in all the Wolverine movies, all of his other stuff. He's his guy, which is great. I doubled Liev Schreiber as Sabretooth, and also Taylor Kitsch as Gambit. So I did both, but it was great. I mean, working with Hugh, he is a movie star in every sense of the word. When he walks into a room or walks onto set, you may not know he's there, but you can feel it. Like, something's different. It's because Hugh's here. He just has this positive energy, and he remembers everyone's name on set, from craft service to the dolly grip, everybody's name. And he's just a kind, giving guy who, I heard him complain once about having to do night shoots because we were about to start 6 weeks of nights for the final act of the movie. And he's like, "Oh, I hate nights." And then he caught himself. No one was like, "What?" He said, "Oh, but you know what? Those are high-class problems." Meaning he understands how fortunate he is to be getting paid the way he is. He's playing this iconic character. He's like, "I'm making movies instead of make-believe." So he understands, there's people out there who work night shifts for minimum wage and are not doing, these fantasy job that he has. So I really appreciated, and still do, his approach to filmmaking. So to get to work with him, both physically interact with me as Sabretooth and him as Wolverine, but then just as a professional way, was very inspiring and helpful in my career to kind of see how I wanted to present myself as a professional. He does, I'd say, 95% of the fight scenes. When it comes to the stunts, Wolverine gets beat up a lot. He gets thrown around and smashed. We smashed the heck out of Danny on that movie. Threw him into tractors and logs and through windows. So in that case, he lets stunt double do it. He's also very thoughtful, and he gets very concerned. There was a stunt I did where he was involved in it, and it's where Sabretooth, they run at each other, and Sabretooth jumps, and Wolverine takes him out of the air, stabs him, and slams him on the ground. And when I did that stunt, I got knocked out. They wanted to do it again, and I was like, "Okay, let's do it again," just kind of not knowing what it was. And he was like, "No, absolutely not. It's not I don't want him doing it again." He's very a caring person. He understands. He's like, "No, not again. Got to take care of these guys." So he's great. But his memory for choreography is crazy. He would learn, long beats of choreography, 15, 30 moves in 15, 20 minutes, and then he would have them, and he'd just have to run through it 3 or 4 times, and he's like, "I got it." And then he would, on his own, he'd run through it, so when he showed up on the day, he knew it inside and out, and not just enough to do the moves, but to perform the moves, to act while doing them. And so he was a dream to work with. Still, to this day, one of the best memories for fight choreography, and I think it's related to his song and dance background.
Yeah.
Because, he can theater and all the tap, and so he's got a great memory for choreography.